What is going on, my people? It is your guy, the Hopeful Entertainer, here bringing you some more Pokemon trading card game live content. In this video, we are going to be using our new deck. I call it Cha-Ching. Cha-Ching! One special thing about this deck that I really like about it is that when Gholdengo is in the active slot, it can draw 2 cards. There's a card in this deck called Ciphermaniac's Codebreaking that pairs really well with Gholdengo. So hopefully we can see that displayed in a game. Without any further ado, let's get the show on the road. PTCGL? Right then, let's hop into a game. I haven't tested this deck against any real people. I've only tested it against bots when I was doing some test recordings in OBS. But we're gonna get a game. Are we gonna win? Are we gonna get absolutely destroyed by that PTCGL RNG? So many acronyms. But what do they all mean? I tell you what they mean. They mean heads or tails. Gholdengo is a coin. The best side of the coin is the head. I'm going heads because of Gholdengo. All the way, we're going heads. How do you like my coin, by the way? That's my coin. It's tails. This deck contains cards that evolve, so therefore we want to go first most of the time. Going second is not the way to go with this deck. I never really planned to go second, I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully our opponent's deck is kind of mid. We start with that Greninja. I can get, we got a buddy Poffin. Hold on, this game might not be over yet. They might take my Greninja, but I will be able to get at least 2 Gimme Ghoul on my bench, and then all I need is Ciphermaniac's Codebreaking and we'll be fucking. That's a Doduo. I know a Doduo when I see Doduo. Now I've seen some of the evolutions for Doduo when I was practicing with this deck against the AI. So there's a Doduo card that evolves into Dodrio, and that Dodrio card does more damage the more damage counters it has on itself. That Dodrio card can also put damage counters on itself with its ability. So this deck would get out of hand real quick if we do not. Oh my goodness! Stop the explanations! You are gonna see this in play. Ciphermaniac's Codebreaking. Boom! What 2 cards am I gonna call for? It's gonna be a pair of Gholdengo. And then I'm gonna use I'm gonna use concealed cards first, right? Because I think Buddy Poffin reshuffles my deck. Yeah, that was a mistake. I almost made a huge mistake. I almost made a gigantic mistake. What happened is that, all right, let me explain it after I do. Buddy Poffin, let's go. I want 2 Gimme Ghoul on my bench right now. I'm gonna put an energy on one of my Gimme Ghoul. If I need an energy on Greninja, we'll attach that next turn. But I don't want to attach an energy to my Greninja now and then it gets knocked out and then my energy is wasted. So I'd rather put the energy on the Gimme Ghoul. Alright, so let me just explain what I did here, right? So this card right here, Ciphermaniac's Codebreaking. Search your deck for 2 cards, shuffle your deck. Then put those 2 cards on top of it in any order. So basically, I put 2 cards on top of my deck. Then I use concealed cards. You must discard an energy from your hand in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may draw 2 cards. So what I do is put 2 cards on top of my deck and then I use concealed cards to draw those 2 cards from the top of my deck. It's like clockwork. It works perfectly with Greninja, but also with Gholdengo, because Gholdengo can also draw 2 cards with its ability when it is in the active slot. Now Gholdengo is not in the active slot now. There's no Gholdengo on the field. I only have Gimme Ghoul on my bench. But next turn, you best believe the Gholdengo is coming out in full force. That's enough of that. I don't know what this Dodrio is going to try to do here. It's got the ballistic beak. So this is the card that I was talking about. That's exactly the card that I was talking about. Ballistic beak. You're going to do ballistic beak damage to my Radiant Greninja? You think my 2 Gholdengo here are going to sit back and let you damage Greninja like that?
A wise guy, huh?
You gonna talk to my Greninja like that, Dodrio? We got the boys now. Alright, you use coin bonus right now. Here we go. I want to discard something. That's good enough. Yeah. Discard the energy so we can draw 2 more energies like this. Yeah. It's all coming together now. And then I'll put 1 energy on my Greninja so that I can retreat like this. Retreat. And then I'll call for Gholdengo. And now let's see if we can get it 2 for 2. Can we go 2 for 2? Pokegear 3.0. It's okay. So let us use coin bonus once more. We're gonna draw 2 cards from the top of our deck. That's worker. Okay. Boss's orders. This is not good. Worker, please. I should have discarded a worker. I should have discarded a boss's orders. All right. Everybody take a breath. Breathe a sigh of relief because we've got the energy retrieval. Boom. So I'm gonna call for my 2 energies from the discard pile like this. And we got Ciphermaniac's Codebreaking for next turn. I can't use it now. So yeah, I won't use it now. I'm gonna save my energies. So right now I'm gonna use Make It Rain like this. And I'm gonna, basically make it rain. Go get that money. Yeah, I don't think I can sing any more of that song, so I will stop right there. Discard the 2 metal energies from my hand to deal 100 damage to this Dodrio. Yeah, you thought you could just damage my Greninja in front of my Gholdengo and they wouldn't retaliate? You thought we were just gonna let that slide? Nah. So we're looking in good shape. The only thing that would be better right now would be to have even more Gholdengo. And this deck has more Gholdengo. This guy only has Ralts. You think I'm afraid of Ralts? You better put some respect on that bench. Because if you don't, you're Ralts. No, don't Iono me. No, Iono. Alright. Oh, give me Ghoul and Gholdengo. Alright, we good. Curlia, you gonna evolve into a Curlia right now? Where's the rare candy? Where's the Gallade? Curlia? Refinement? Come on. What you gonna do? How you gonna act? Is this gonna be a win for Gholdengo? Win number 1 for the Gholdengo. Gholdengo is too good. Thanks for the practice with my new deck. Yeah, so zooming draw Dodrio was no match for my Gholdengo. So over here, got Gholdengo, draws 2 cards with coin bonus if it is in the active slot. We got Radiant Greninja, concealed cards. You must discard an energy from your hand in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may draw 2 cards. Both Gholdengo and Greninja can draw 2 cards in their turn, but the real deal is Ciphermaniac's Codebreaking. I put 2 cards at the top of my deck and then I draw those 2 cards basically. That's the way how it works. So I can basically get any 2 cards I want from my deck as long as I have Gholdengo and a Ciphermaniac's Codebreaking, or as long as I have Greninja and Energy and Ciphermaniac's Codebreaking. It's absolutely ridiculous. And then Gholdengo over here, one thing I never explained, it's attack Make It Rain. Discard any number of basic energy cards from your hand. This attack does 50 damage for each energy you discarded in this way. So basically I can do a lot of damage with Make It Rain. There was a card in this game called Gold Rush. It was an Alolan Dog Trio, and it basically did the exact same thing as Make It Rain, but instead of times 50 it was times 30, so it was weaker and it didn't have as much HP as Gholdengo did here. Gholdengo was so strong, bro, he didn't even have a chance. Gholdengo destroyed him. You damaged my Greninja. Right, it's a 10-minute recording so far, so I will keep it short and simple and I will just end the video here. So as always, I would like to say thank you all for watching. Leave a like if you were laughing, subscribe for more and more content, and sound your voice in the comments. 2 quick questions. Do you enjoy reading novels? Are you a shonen manga enjoyer? If these things interest you, then take a look at this. It's a book I wrote called Primal Odyssey, and it's basically what I'm calling a shonen novel. It features the life story of Leo the Lion Primal and the world that he lives in. Basically, it should end up being a long-run series depicting the events from the world of primals. Chapter 1 is currently available as an ebook or paperback on Amazon. In order to publish more chapters, I need to gather more resources, if you know what I mean. The plan is to use what I get from sales to publish new chapters. I've currently penciled out the events for 400 chapters. To put them all into books would now just take time and the resources I mentioned earlier. If you're interested in supporting, check the link in the description down below. Your support would be greatly appreciated.